This conference
Last,
will now be recorded.
so last time we discussed about tuples.
Sorry,
Last time I think we discussed about the tuples.
tuples, right?
Yes. So today plan is to discuss about list and dictionary. That's what I think you mentioned.
Okay, so set and dictionary we left, right? So
Yes, I think.
we talk
Mhm.
about the set and dictionary, which means the entire data types concepts was done, right?
Mm. Yep.
Yep. So I just opening Anaconda. So guys, you also can try to open Anaconda in your local computers. Once if you open that one, then we can talk about set and dictionary. We'll try to cover the set today. If the time consists, then we can talk about dictionary as well. Okay. What's the batch name? So, right? Yes, fine. Now, let's create the new Jupyter file and name it as the 1010 and 2022. Hmm, 2022. So we are talking about set data type. So when we are talking about set data type, so Vamsi, now data types, in a data types concepts, I explained the set data type, right? Can you please tell me if you have an idea? So, Jai, do you have any idea?
Maybe it stores different unique elements.
Of course, different unique elements where?
I'm not sure.
Probably bracketed.
Yes, so within the curly braces, okay, if we try to hold the different type of data elements, okay, for example, you can try integers, we can try to hold the float, and we can try to hold the Boolean data type, we can try to hold the none type, we can try to hold the some complex numbers as well. Okay, when we hold different type of data elements in a curly braces, then that kind of data type we are calling it same set data type, right? So if you go for find the data type of var, which is printing the set data type, see, this is the set data type. So meanwhile, so as of now, we just store only 5 data types. Actually, we have the 10 data types, right? So let's try for the rest of the rest of the 5 data types like a string, a tuple, list, and set and a dictionary. We can try to store inside of it. So if I try to store the string inside of the curly braces, that means set, and we can try to hold the tuple inside of the set, so we are not getting any kind of error as of now. So which means, so within the set we can hold the integer, we can hold the float, we can hold the boolean, none, complex, string, and tuple. Okay, now I would like to try to hold the list inside of the set. When I tried the list inside of the set, we are getting an error. Okay, so set data type or set can't hold the list, can't hold list. Clear my point? So if you are holding the list inside of the set, which is an error. So meanwhile, we can try for the, so we can try the set inside of the set. I'm just trying the holding the set inside of the set, which is also not possible. We are getting an error. And we can try for the we can try for the dictionary. We can try the dictionary as a set element, then it could be an error. So we can't hold the Mhm. Yes, you forgot to mention. Okay, we can try the dictionary inside of the set, which is not possible. So we are getting something like unhashable type dict. So we can't hold the dict inside of the set. We can't hold the okay set inside of the set. We can't hold the list inside of the set. Clear? So only few data types it can be support to hold it, which are integer, float, boolean, none, complex, string, and tuple. Only these 7 data types of elements we can store inside of the set. Is it clear my point or not?
Yes, sir.
Is this my point is clear or not?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Jay, if I hold the dictionary inside of the set, what happens?
You get error. Set can hold dictionary.
Yes, that's correct. We can't hold the dictionary, we can't hold the list, we can't hold the set inside of the set. As of now, that's fine. This is the property. This is one property. And the second property is inside of the curly braces, I mean inside of the set, I can try for the same type of elements. Sorry, same elements. Okay, so 34 and 90 and 45 and 34 is repeated 2 times, and so 89 and 45 is repeated 2 times, and 34 is repeated one more time. So here totally how many elements we have it? Okay, so here if I want to know this thing, we just print that particular data instead of the data type. Of course, it's a string set data type. See, try to observe here. We have the 334s, but which is holding only one time. So we have the 245s, and which is holding only one time. Okay, so 90 is one time, and 89 is one time, and 56 is one time. Okay, so here actually there are 8 elements are there, but while storing, which is just having only 5 elements, so whatever the duplicate elements we have it, it was remove the duplicate element, it was giving only one unique element here. Okay, which is storing only unique elements, as Jay said, right? Is it clear my point? So duplicate elements can remove, and it can be storing as the only one element. And one thing we just observe here, so 34 here the first position, but 56 actually it's a fifth position, but it was storing in a second position, right? 90 is the second position, but while it is printing it was the fourth position, right? 45 is the third position, but while storing it was in a fifth position, right? So here the elements which is not following the proper order, so you can say set is unordered unordered data type. What does mean that unordered data type? Unordered data type in the sense the elements which is not storing in a order. Clear? Can you please confirm me? Did you got my point or not?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay. So now what I would like to do, this is one property. The property is which is not holding, sorry, which is not ordered data type, which is unordered data type. Okay. Because of this one, we can't access the elements from the, we can't access the elements from set with index. So you already know that index concept, right? You already know the index concepts or not? For example, we have a set something like this. So if I want to try to access the elements, so usually the Python which is following the position, this is the 0 position, this is 1 position, this is 2 position, third position, right? 1, 2, this is 3, this is 4 in other data types. So if I want to try to access the 56 with help of the a of 1, it has to provide the 56, right? This kind of operations we cannot perform in the set data type. I hope you clear my point. So we can't access the set elements with help of the index. So even though we can try for it, a of 0, and if I'm giving the a of 1, even if I'm accessing with the 0 position, if it is not accessing, then how we can access the first position, right? So simply we can say we can't access the elements from the set with help of the index concepts. If index is not supporting, in the sense slicing also cannot support and dicing also cannot be supports. Any questions regarding about this one?
Yeah.
Yes. For example, if we have a set something like this, so previously we did multiplication, right? A into 4 something. So if we do this thing, this kind of operation which is not possible. Why? Same operation if I do with the string tuple, and for example if I have the list 1 comma 2 comma 3, if I'm doing multiplication of 3, which means the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, which is repeated 4 times, right? This kind of operation is not supported because of set is already, it's a remove the duplicate elements. If you are multiplying with the 4, in the sense same element you are removing, same elements you are repeating, right? That means what? Meaningless operation, right? So basically set, if you are holding the 1 2 3, again if you are holding the 2, then the resultant will be, it's like 1 2 3, right? So which means it is removing the duplicate elements. See, what is operation? It's a multiplication, repetition, same element you are repeating one more time. So the property of the set which is not repeating, right? It's removing the duplicate elements. So with help of the multiplication you're repeating the same elements. So this kind of operation is unsupported in case of set data type. So meaningless operation. Even just 1 second. Uh, okay. So for example, we have the two sets are there and both are different elements. Let's try for this one, 5 6 7. If I do the a plus b, then what happens? Sorry. So even plus operation also not possible. So even if we try for the set addition with set, that kind of operation also, it cannot be supported. Okay, multiplication is not supported and addition also not supported. But you know what? Subtraction can be supports. So here we have the 1 2 3 4 and b which may have the 3 4 5 6. So in this particular situation, if I'm doing the a minus b, so from a we are removing the common elements from the b. So you're removing the common elements from a of the a and b, right? So if I do the b minus a, you are removing the common elements from the from the b. so that we are getting the 1, 2 and 5, 6, because of 3, 4 is repeated in A as well as in a B. So 3, 4 are common elements from the A and B. So if I do the A minus B, the common elements you're removing from A, and if I do the B minus C, you're removing the common elements from the B, right? So this kind of subtraction can be supported. So when we are using the subtraction method, so we have a method name, or we have a special method which is underscore underscore sub sub underscore underscore of B. So for example, if it is the B minus A, which means B dot underscore underscore of B underscore underscore of A, right? So this kind of operation can be support or not, so that this method is possible. This method is invoking when I'm using the minus operator internally. This is the method only can be invoked. And you know what, we have the two sets, and if you want to combine these two sets, that means union. If you want to make it some union operation, so union means combining the two sets, right? For combining the two sets, we have a method is, sorry, we have a operator is OR operator. So this is the operator can be invoked. So when I'm using the OR operator, so internally we have a method underscore underscore of OR underscore underscore of so variable B. So here OR means it's a union. So if you want to combining the two sets, then we can use the OR operator. And intersection, what is mean that intersection? What is mean that intersection? And right? So when we have AND operation, that means intersection. What are the common elements from A and B? Kishore, tell me.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. So you will be getting the result is 3, 4. Now this is fine. Now see, as of now this is fine. So we have some kind of operations we can perform. For example, I want to clear the all elements from A. Is it possible with help of the A dot clear method? So we have a clear method is there. With help of the clear method, we can remove the all elements from A. So that's the meaning of the clear method. So for example, if you want to perform the union operation, previously for doing the union operation, we used OR operator, right? But you know, so we have direct union method is there. We can have a method is union, print of A dot union of B. So we are getting the same result. So A union B or A or B, A underscore underscore or underscore underscore B, all are same only. Okay. So for example, if you want to be update this one, that means I want to be update the A. I want to be update the A with the result of the union. So then for that one, we can have a function is update method. We are updating the A with B elements as well as the A also, so that the A you change it, instead of the 4 elements, it might have the 6 elements now, because of 3, 4 is repeated 2 times. So instead of 2 times, it can be considered only 1 time. So that is a union update. So union update or you update, union and update are doing the same thing, but the union which you are not modifying the A, but update it can be modifying the A. That's a small difference between the union update. So union and update. Okay. Now we already seen the intersection, right? So when we are seeing the intersection, to performing the intersection, we can have a function A dot intersection method. So intersection. So A dot intersection means, or A and B, or A underscore underscore and underscore underscore or B are the same. See, when we are doing the intersection, then if you want to be update the A intersection, and then I want to be update the A. So I just want to perform the operation of intersection, and I want to be update the A, then we can use the intersection underscore update. So when we are doing this kind of operation, A is gonna updating it. A is gonna update it. So the result of intersection we are holding in A. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Okay. So here you need to remember one thing, difference. So difference means what? It's a minus, right? So we already seen the difference operator. So A minus B or B minus A. For that one, we can use A difference of B or B difference of A. So when we are doing this kind of operation and I want to be update the A, then we can have a method is difference and update. So for doing the difference and update, we can use the A dot difference of update. Then we just try to go for print the A. So it's a difference of A difference update. So meanwhile, you need to know one thing, it's a symmetry difference. Symmetric difference. What is mean that symmetric difference? Symmetric difference means what? So symmetric difference means, so first it will do the union, then subtraction from the intersection values. This is called, it's a symmetric difference. Difference minus intersection, that we are calling it's a symmetric difference. So here we have a and so you try for the union. Union means what? A or B minus of A and B, right? So this is the intersection meaning. So when we want to do this kind of operation, internally we have a operator is XOR operator. When A XOR of B, which is equal to A dot XOR underscore of B, okay? Or else we can have a method is symmetric difference, asymmetric difference of B. So these are all giving the same result. So first it will do the union, then it will do the intersection, and we are subtracting the intersection values from the union. That's a symmetry difference. Okay, for that one, we can go through these 4 ways. So once if we do this particular operation, I want to be update the A with the difference of the symmetry difference update. I want to do that. So before doing operation, we can print it. A value we are going to be printing. So initially A value, it is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Now you just do the symmetry difference and update. So when you're doing this kind of operation, or if you're applying this kind of method, A will change with A difference of B, right? The result of the yes, the result of symmetry difference, which is going to updating to a variable A. So this kind of operations we can perform. For example, so you have a set, you have some set. The set, it might having some number of elements, and so you don't know. So for example, if you want to remove the leftmost element, if you want to remove the leftmost element, then we can use the a dot pop. When I have a pop method, it will remove the leftmost element. Once if you remove the element, then we have only one element minus actually. Okay, if again, if you're using the pop, again the leftmost element can be removed. Once you remove that one, again we have one more element can be less. Okay, so this is my original set. From this set we are using the pop. When I'm using the pop, which is removing the leftmost element, so that 34 was removed. Once if I remove the 34, this is my original, I mean resultant set. From this particular resultant set, I'm going to remove the one more element, which is 3. Once if you remove this one, we have only 5 elements. We have only 5 elements now. This is about pop method is doing. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now Now we have one more method, which is remove method. So first we'll go for printing the A, and if I'm using the remove method, when I'm using the remove method, I just want to remove the 9 from A. Directly we can remove it. If element is found, it can be removed. Again, if you want to remove it, again we can use the remove method, and this time I can use the 100. See here, 100 is not there, even though you're trying to be removing it. So if element is there, then you can remove it. If element is not there, we can't remove it. We will be getting the key error value. Okay. So key value, key error, we are getting error, which is the key error. Okay. So some situations, just a minute, guys. Just 1 minute. Okay. So this is about remove method, right? For example, if element is not there, if element is not, so if the element is not there, even though if I don't want to get error actually. For that one, we can have a discard method is there. Okay. So discard is the method. It will help you to remove the element, to remove the element. If element is found, if it is not removing the, if it is not removing, it is not removing the element, or it is not raising any error if element is not found. Okay. So previous one and this one is this. This is a small difference. Remove can be raise the error if element is not found. Discard, it won't be raise the error element is not found. Otherwise, it can be removed. both are same only. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any questions regarding about this one?
No, sir.
Clear, right? So only this kind of operations we can perform, and we'll try, we'll look for it. What are the other operations are there? So update we seen, union we seen, different update we seen, symmetry difference we seen, symmetry difference update also we seen it, remove, pop. Okay, so there is a three more methods are there: is disjoint, is subset, is superset. Okay. So for example, if I have a element with 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 and b, it may have the at least one element is common. If we have at least one element is a common, then it can is disjoint, it can be returns the false. Is disjoint is the method, is disjoint is the method. Okay, a is disjoint of no b. If any one element is the common, then is disjoint, it can be returns the false. Okay, now so same thing we can try for the another example. So I don't have any common elements from the a and b. For example, this is 11, so I don't have any common elements from a and b. If I'm using the a disjoint of b, then it was returns the true. So if and only if we don't have any common element, then it can be returns the true. If you have at least one element, it can be returns the false. Okay, clear? That
Yes,
is
sir.
about is disjoint. Okay, so I hope it is joint also we got it right. For example, we have one more method is there, superset and subset. See, if and only if all elements are available. Okay, for example, b is subset of a. So here the b which is having only one common element, but rest of the 9 and 10 which is not available, that particular situation is subset. B is subset for a? No, because of two more elements are not available in a. For example, you have the 9 as well as 10 in a, so which means all elements of b which are available in A so that E subset B is B is a subset for the A. B is the subset for the A. So this example, which is exactly replica for the superset also. For example, and A is superset of B. Superset of B. But you know what? A not containing all elements of B. So, but in this particular example, B, all elements are available in A, so that A is the superset and B is the subset. So that's a small difference between the subset and superset. So which checking the all elements are there or not, for that one we can use the either E subset, either E superset. Okay. So just note these particular methods in your notes. So this kind of operations we can apply on the set data type. Any questions, guys? Okay. I would like to go for upload into the Canvas playlist. This all. And Jai and Ganesh and Vamshi and Sumit, you just try to give me your name is KDS 303. Publish. Okay. Documents. I'm uploading all the documents here, and we just try to access all the files. If you give your if you are providing your mail IDs. If you provided your mail IDs, then you will get all the files. Okay. See, it's a very simple thing, guys. You can go and download from here, and these all files we can try to execute in our lab. 29th. Okay. So you just go and download this all, and we can try to execute it. Okay. And meanwhile, I can upload the recordings here itself, and so you can share your mail IDs. Then I can able to give you, access for this all recordings as well as files.
So I think I'm not sure whether you have my email address or not.
Sorry.
Yeah. So do you have my email address?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you have, you just share me your mail IDs.
Should
Then
I
I
put it in
can
the chat?
Yes, in the chat. So
So
you
I
can
didn't
check.
see. So is there any chat box over here?
Top right.
499. Vamshi, can you please check your mail ID is correct or not?
Is correct. That's correct.
Is LAS right?
Yeah, LAS.
Okay, so Jaya Nath. So Jaya 231 @gmail.com, and Suman Manda 287. Okay, only 3 of them are given mail IDs, and Tapa Ganesh @gmail.com. So guys, please confirm your mail IDs are correct or not. If it is wrong, you can't get access actually. Okay. So only 4 members are given your mail IDs. Whatever rest of the people, Kishore.
To access these videos, we need to have the Canvas app.
So yes, so you will get the notification, okay, in the Gmail. So then you just click on the get started. So accept the decline and accept option you might be getting. So if you click on accept, there you have two options. If you have an already a Canvas account, then you can set that particular password and you just log in that one. If you don't have the Canvas account, then you can set a password actually. So the mail ID, whatever you mention here, that is the mail ID only. The password you can set whatever you want it. Okay.
Okay.
So it's a very simple thing. Then after you can able to access that recordings wherever you want it.
I mean, right now we are using Canvas for our college.
Oh, that was also, even that also good.
Okay.
3904. But by the time you just give that mail ID, that same mail ID, we should use it. Okay. Ramesh Krishna Prasad, right? KRISHNA Krishna Prasad Vemula 3 gmail.com. Ramesh Nishpamarthi from Gmail. Sandeep. Ramesh is done. Satya, it is Satyam. ED. Is it 0 or O?
Zero, sir.
Okay. So here we just give the name. This is Vamshi and Jaya Ganesh Satya and users. So here all are, it is showing me as a pending. Okay. So you might get the notification from the Canvas through your mail IDs. You just click on the get started and go for the procedure. Then by end you will get the recordings as well as documents also. Recordings are not uploaded yet, so maybe I can upload today or tomorrow. Okay, but whatever the class explained for you, the documents which is available, so you can download the documents. We can try to practice it. I hope you clear my points. If you have any question, please let me know. Thank you. Bye. Take care.
Bah. Boo.